launch, the exclusive listening session. We're here to get the scoop, and we have the beautiful, amazing, legendary lady here right with us, Zonke Unjansiswam.
What an intro, Ntokozo. Man after my own heart. Thank you so much.
I'm all right. So basically, I want to start with how you feeling.
Optimistic. Yeah, happy. You know, you spend months and months and months working towards days like this, for this day, where you finally, we are peka, and then uphakela bantu eventually, and you hope and pray that they love your food. You know?
Tell me, what was the feeling like when you submitted? Because now you have the songs and you were ready and like, okay, because you're letting go of this baby or of this food, as you put it in. Yeah.
Anxious because I'm such a perfectionist. It took a lot for me to exercise restraint and not put so many things, because I really wanted, this album to be, like I said, bass driven and very minimalistic, just have like that kind of emptiness intentionally. And I think I've created, because I really wanted the bass to sing on this album, and it does. Yeah, so I was anxious.
It definitely did just that. I want to talk about the percussion. As much as you had the bass, there's a percussion thing. There's a theme of percussion coming in, and sometimes it was leading into the single. Was that an intention, and what's your relationship with the percussion?
I think when a song is stripped and it's empty, which was my vision for this album, you'll pick up a lot of things. So my drive was the bass. But of course, there's still other instruments there, but I wanted to make sure that I don't clutter the albums. I think sometimes as musicians, we clutter our music, and I really wanted to strip, where you have the bass and you have the voice and you have percussion. I love percussion. In my band, I have a full band. I don't do backtracks, so a percussionist is always there. So, it's an African instrument, so you can't go wrong with percussion.
Funny you say that, because we're a station that plays 100% African music. What are your thoughts on a station that strictly there is no American or European on the station, and we just play Zonke and every other beautiful artist from here?
I wish our country can be selfish like that, but I don't think it's a selfish thing. I wish it can be like that, because it means more revenue for us as artists, you know what I mean? And also we learn to appreciate our own sound and not second guess ourselves. But then at the same time, listening to other cultures, other music, is a window to the world. So if we didn't really have other stations do that, maybe we'll be closed off. So I'm happy that there is one station that's dedicated to us, because it means good revenue for us, and self-appreciation as a country or as a people.
You said the whole album is obviously built around love and all of that, but it feels like your angle of love, after I listened, is more happiness. Even if it was a sad song, it was more, I'm happy I'm letting go of these things. What was the genuine feeling like when you brought in the likes of Kwesta? There were certain songs that you asked for the volume to go up, and I was like, that's a certain trend. There were two songs, I think, Ntokozo and Ixesha, one of those, and I just want to find out about those specific songs. Do you have favorites on the album?
All the songs. I know this is quite a cliche, but they wouldn't be on the album. There's no song that would be there that I didn't love, because whenever I would create a song, I'd be like, ooh, this is the one. And then you create another one, like, this is the one. So all the songs are my favorites. That's why they're on the album. That's why there's 9 songs that I chose to put on the album, because I love all of them. I never want to have wishy-washy songs where it feels like, oh, okay, album. No. Each and every song is carefully selected, and I can only hope and pray that people get what I was trying to do. Even if it's empty, sound stripped, it's deliberate, it's on purpose. So there's no accidents on this album.
Yeah, I think when you speak about being stripped and all of that, there's a song that literally is just you and a bit of bass and all of that and the piano. Please tell us about you and the choral vibe, because that's what I got. Because it sounded like you were in a hall for a moment there.
You're very perceptive, because when I was mixing that song, I remember saying, give me a hall effect. So that's what I wanted with the backings, where they sound like they're in a hall from afar. I'm happy that you get that. It means my job is done. Thank you for picking that up. That effect is called a hall effect. So a hall reverb. And it's just piano and voice and a little bit of a kick. I just wanted to strip it down this time around, and go straight for the heart, because sometimes, like I said, when you clutter a song, it gets lost in translation. Yeah.
In closing, I just wanted to find out if you are going to be touring. Where can people see you? If I know there's got schedules and all of that, but should people expect you to be doing something out there in public? Because it sounds like a live DVD already, and I'm like, I want to see her do this. I want to watch this at home with the family.
Now I'm ready to do a live DVD because I have a body of work. I have so many albums to choose songs from. I'm not one to do a DVD for an album, because it's like you're duplicating. I know maybe sometimes people are looking for new ways of marketing and selling their music. For me, it's different. Big ups to them, but I do things differently. Now I can have another DVD because I've got so much variety. I've got so many songs to take you on a roller coaster ride while you're sitting there. So yes, from the end of this month, there's dates will be released where I'm performing. The tour dates will come out soon enough. Yes, so people must just watch out on my social media at Zonke Music. On Instagram, on Twitter, it's at Zonke Music, and Zonke Zoe Dikana on Facebook. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate everybody. Thank you.
That was Zonke. I had the time of my life. Get the music. It's available on all digital platforms. It is out, L.O.V.E. You have to go get it. That is me, Ntokozo, signing out for South African Radio.